the next 12 hours will be critical.
As you can see, things have definitely escalated since the last time we checked in. Higher winds are starting to be felt. A lot of rain is pouring in. And if you could take a look back here to the waterfront, those waters are moving very fast, okay? It's rising. Before, we didn't have a lot of flooding. There was only flooding in one park here in Washington. Now there's a lot of flooding accumulating right here.
We want to head out now to Beaufort County and check in with Not on Your Side's Angie Casada. She is in Belhaven for us this morning. Angie, what can you tell us about that area this morning?
Maria, you know, when we first came into Belhaven yesterday, the biggest thing was flooding on Main Street. When we came in this morning, Main Street is actually reopened. There's no more flooding here in Belhaven, thankfully. But the biggest problem is that we have a lot of high winds. As you can see, this is definitely much stronger than when it was yesterday. But as we were coming into Beaufort County, we saw a lot of downed trees, a lot of tree limbs just lying out in the road. We even saw a tree that fell on a black Mustang. Sad sight to see. Thankfully, nobody was in there, but you could just see the power of this wind. Even some power lines were down as well on the highway, off of the highway. But when we came into Belhaven, as I was talking to locals here, some people have power, others don't. Downtown, though, specifically right here on Main Street, is out of power. The local businesses, you can even see the street lights are without power. Now, since we've been here, I think I've counted like 4 different utility trucks, and I've seen men working on the power lines to restore that. When I talked to county officials, they said that the biggest issue is just a lot of power outages. But as far as flooding, as far as anything of that nature, it's a minimal, very minimal. Yesterday, there was a lot of isolated areas that were flooded in Washington, from the park and right there in the waterfront in the grass area. But here in Belhaven, thankfully, there's no flooding, but a lot of high winds right now. And we're seeing a lot of people commute, a lot of people just driving around. Some folks were even walking around, just kind of assessing the damages to see if anything did happen. Thankfully, there's not a lot of water, but yeah, these winds are something else. I think I lost my hat probably 3 times, so it's definitely much better conditions than it was yesterday, thankfully. Maria?
Yeah. We can see you kind of swaying in the wind, literally, so be careful out there. Angie, I know you probably remember last year, right where you're standing was underwater last year with Hurricane Florence, and of course so many business owners along that Main Street area. They hear the word hurricane and they are frightened. One of the restaurants, the really well-known restaurant, Spoon River, just reopened a couple months ago. Have you talked to any locals in that area who have been checking on their businesses? There's so many local stores along that Main Street.
Yes, we actually spoke to one. They were just kind of walking here with their rain boots, kind of seeing what's going on. They didn't mention which business they own, but you could tell they were definitely assessing, and they said that the biggest thing is just their power outage. They're hoping that power is going to be restored, hopefully at the beginning of next, or not even beginning of next week, hopefully this weekend. And the way the city workers have been working out here, all these trucks, I'm confident that hopefully we'll get power as soon as maybe tomorrow.
All right, good information. Thank you, Angie, and stay safe out there in that wind. We're getting a bird's eye